Introducing the Tier 11 Data Suite. Here's how it works. Here's your prospective customer. She starts her journey scrolling through Instagram where she sees an ad for your brand's really cool shoes. She then clicks on that ad. Or maybe she saw those same shoes on TikTok and then immediately Googled the brand name of your shoes. Or maybe she's watching a video on YouTube, sees your pre-roll ad for those shoes, and clicks the link on the ad. When she clicks in any of those scenarios, her device brings her to her destination, namely your website. In the few seconds it takes to get from her starting point, like Instagram, Google, or YouTube, to her destination, your website, several important things happen. First, the web browser on her device has to find your website so it can bring her there. Luckily, this part happens almost immediately. Chrome, Safari, and other browsers all do this instantaneously. Now that our device has found your website, it starts navigating towards the destination. In this animation, we're using the pink arrow to show your prospective customer and her browser navigating towards her destination. As her browser leaves Instagram, Google, or YouTube, it carries a tiny signal showing where she came from. That source signal is the purple arrow traveling with her. This is where the Tier 11 Data Suite first appears, right here on the edge, powered by an edge server from Blotout. Just before her browser reaches her destination, your website of course, the Tier 11 Data Suite does its first job. Remember that tiny signal she's carrying? The one that shows that she came from Instagram, Google, or YouTube? You can see in the animation that just as her browser passes through the edge, the Tier 11 Data Suite captures that tiny signal. Her browser then passes through the edge and onto your website. More importantly, at the same time, the Tier 11 Data Suite captures that source signal and passes it to our data warehouse, where it's collected as first-party data. As soon as your prospective customer's source signal data gets into the data warehouse, three very important things happen. First, the data signal of her activity is sent to your e-commerce platform or your CRM. These touch points can be integrated into your business systems in various ways. Second, but simultaneously, these signals are sent to the Tier 11 Data Suite interface, powered by Wicked Reports, so that you can make actionable decisions on where to spend your ad dollars and which marketing channels are making you the most money. Third, the data is passed back to the ad platforms from which they came. Tier 11 Data Suite sends those data signals back to the ad platforms to train the algorithms with actual data, not modeled data, and trains the platforms on what an ideal customer looks like so you can get the best possible return on your ad spend. While all of this is happening, the prospective customer's browser is navigating to the origin server. So while Tier 11 Data Suite has already done its job, this is where other tracking tools would start their process. That's because other tracking tools are browser-based or server-side. Unfortunately, with those other tools, ad blockers, cookie blockers, and Apple iOS 14 privacy blockers prevent browser-based tracking scripts from running, leaving you blind to user activity. Worse yet, if your website takes an extra few seconds to load, all tracking scripts, including Google Tag Manager, won't even load, and your activity on your website is lost forever. This means other tracking systems have no idea who that user is or how she even got to your website. And you'd have no way to know which marketing efforts contributed to her buying those cool new shoes. But luckily, you've got Tier 11 Data Suite. Thanks to the combination of the Edge powered by Blotout, the Tier 11 Data Warehouse, and the interface powered by Wicked Reports, Tier 11 Data Suite captured all those user signals. So your marketing team is now empowered to make better decisions that actually scale your business. That's the Tier 11 Data Suite, metrics that matter, growth that scales.